Japanese modernized aircraft worth billions of dollars shocked the United States and China. The next-generation fighter jet, which was initially abandoned by U.S. military officials, has finally been implemented in Japan and is ready to show everyone its amazing abilities. Can it beat its competitors in the world of jet aircraft? Why was it rejected by the United States, and what does Japan have to do with it? We're about to find out. And for now, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It's thanks to you that YouTube algorithms offer our videos to new viewers, and we're growing in number. And here we go. The Northrop YF-23 is a fighter jet with an incredibly interesting history. Its first prototype was developed as part of the Advanced Tactical Fighter program. The project was started in the late 1980s to develop a high-tech multi-role fighter that would replace the outdated F-15 and F-16 fighters.
The requirements on the F-23 were far in excess of anything we'd designed to in the past.
The best aviation companies showed their developments. The Northrop company didn't stand aside, demonstrating its YF-23. This is a truly atypical aircraft that has a unique wing shape, the so-called floating wing, which helps reduce noticeability. The stealth technology was one of the main concepts of the YF-23 development. The engineers managed to create a shape of the aircraft in which the radar beams are reflected in the opposite direction, so the fighter cannot be detected.
The motivation was to make an aircraft that would allow the pilot to perform his mission.
In addition, the YF-23 has a high speed of up to 1,930 miles per hour, excellent maneuverability, and a cutting-edge onboard system with elements of artificial intelligence. It would seem that this is the perfect fighter jet, but fate had other plans. That's because Lockheed Martin has created its own model of the well-known F-22 Raptor. Both aircraft met all the performance requirements. The YF-23 was more stealthy and fast, and the F-22 was more maneuverable. Despite its technical superiority, the YF-23 lost the competition, and in 1991, the F-22 Raptor was selected as the new main U.S. fighter. However, someone still managed to revive the aircraft and give it capabilities that the United States could only dream of. Fast forward to Japan, at a time when the United States has banned the sale of the F-22 Raptor to protect its advanced technology, including its stealth capabilities. As a result, Japan was unable to purchase the F-22 and thought about producing its own fighter jet. At the same time, the FX program was initiated with an estimated value of more than $45 billion. Thinking about it? For the same price, you can buy 675 tons of gold.
We had to do something to get the cost of these airplanes back down to a reasonable level.
In October 2020, Mitsubishi was awarded the right to develop a new fighter jet. Instead of doing everything from scratch, the developers decided to buy out a forgotten project from another country. This project was the YF-23, and it was used to create the latest Japanese fighter jet. The Mitsubishi F-3 is a sixth-generation fighter jet designed to gain air superiority.
It was really fast. It went much faster than the YF-22.
For this purpose, Japanese experts incorporated the most promising technologies, including the possibility of deploying a combat laser or electromagnetic weapons. This helped to make the aircraft the most dangerous opponent for any enemy. The fighter is equipped with two XF-91 engines with incredible afterburner thrust of 16,500 kgf each, which is twice the thrust of the American F-35. The possibility of equipping the aircraft with engines with a variable thrust vector is also being considered, which will make the Mitsubishi F-3 super maneuverable.
I own a better flying airplane, and I don't think that I ever will. This airplane was truly a joy to fly. My favorite.
However, the ability to generate 180 kilowatts of electricity to be used for combat laser or electromagnetic weapons is more interesting, as it will allow burning out of enemy electronics at a distance of up to 9 miles. The fighter also has 6 suspension points for traditional weapons, such as guided hypersonic missiles or nuclear missiles. In addition to innovations in weaponry, the Mitsubishi F-3 has received heavy-duty onboard equipment. First, the aircraft is controlled by a technologically advanced interface that optimizes data flow to simplify piloting and combat missions. Secondly, the aircraft body acts not only as a radar antenna, but also generates electronic interference.
It will be very hard to see.
Last but not least, the Mitsubishi F3 has an ultra-fast system for processing and transmitting data from all surveillance and guidance systems, from powerful ground-based radars to advanced airborne gunners. Japan was not only able to bring the YF-23 back to life, but also turned it into a sixth-generation fighter. But why didn't the US think of turning the YF-23 into the same incredible fighter as Japan did? At this time, the best minds in America were working on another completely new and unique aircraft that could outperform any modern fighter. It's called SR-72.
Thing I've seen as far as aviation.
People say that it's absorbed the power of all its predecessors and the knowledge of half the people in the world, because not only engineers but also artificial intelligence worked on its development, and its weapons can literally destroy humanity. It's impossible to spot it on any radar in the world, and it can take on an entire army alone and remain unharmed. What's its secret? Probably its speed. According to the developers, the aircraft can reach speeds of over 4,350 miles per hour. The hypersonic aircraft has long been on the list of priorities of the U.S. Armed Forces. The SR-71 Blackbird was the fastest fighter ever built. The main advantage of this aircraft is its high speed and excellent maneuverability. Thanks to these characteristics, the SR-71 is able to reach altitude very quickly and evade enemy missiles, remaining literally invincible. No wonder its receiver, the SR-72, is following in its footsteps.
It was the first aircraft designed for sustained flight at 2,000 miles per hour.
The list of advantages also includes incredibly low visibility. The aircraft is designed using all possible means of protection against radar, and even the Japanese Mitsubishi cannot compare with it. The list of such technologies includes a unique shape, jamming systems, and radar destruction. For example, the SR-72 can use the AGM-88 HARM missiles that pick up radar waves and fly to their source at speeds of over 1,860 miles per hour. Just think about it. How's it possible to battle a fighter jet that cannot be aimed at? Its speed and invisibility make the SR-72 so dangerous. However, there's something else in the U.S. that can impress you. The Pentagon has recently unveiled a secret electric silent fighter jet. It was created by a rather mysterious company called DARPA, which deals with fantastic technologies.
The Joint Strike Fighter is going to be the backbone airplane for hauling freight. It is going to be the muscle part of sustained forces.
A few smaller developers have tried to create something similar, even Boeing, Rolls-Royce, and Tesla, but only DARPA has been able to make this breakthrough. The new unmanned aerial vehicle, designated X-65 after a long series of experimental aircraft, will abandon all traditional control surfaces that have had limited aerodynamics for generations. Instead, the X-65 will have active compressed airflow control rather than passive external moving controls, and will redefine aviation with moving nozzles to perform ultra-fast maneuvers, disrupting ancient principles of aviation and aerodynamics.
We're looking at everything from within flight systems areas, we're looking at battery technologies and using a lot less hydraulics in the cockpit.
The experimental aircraft can fly without traditional external flight control systems, i.e. without flaps and rudder, which are essential for modern airplanes. An electric motor is another innovation that DARPA has put into its fighter jet. A quieter and more economical electric motor will allow the aircraft to reach the enemy unnoticed and significantly increase the range. In essence, the X-65 will be the pioneer of a new era of fighters. It's not for nothing that it was named after a Star Wars spaceship.
What it might look like, it's to describe a vision more than anything else. It's to put something tangible in people's minds.
Currently, this project is already under development by an industrial giant that has taken on the task of bringing this outstanding piece of technology to life. And while we're waiting for more information about the new fighter, you can subscribe to our channel. This will allow you to keep up with the latest videos about the most outstanding military technologies. Thank you for watching. See you soon.